claim that by Iowans and South Carolinians know what New York values are, or do you think that he was pandering?
I don't know if he knows what New York values are, but I mentioned a couple of things. Number one, Fox is in New York. Fox tends to be on the conservative. And I mentioned the great name of William F. Buckley, was a very proud New Yorker. Plenty of conservatives in New York. And of course, if you look at somebody that did little changes, Ronald Reagan was a liberal person, fairly liberal, and he became quite conservative. And, you know, people change. But I thought it was inappropriate when he hit New York. And I think a lot of people were very upset with him today when he took that stance against New York when we went through such tragedy so recently with the World Trade.
Did you mean to offer him the VP slot if you become the nominee?
No, not at all. I was just doing that as a joke. I said it as a joke. But you couldn't do it. I mean, look, he has a serious problem. We'll find out what happens, but he has a serious problem. I honestly think he should go for declaratory judgment. But his law professor is the one that says he's got a serious problem. But beyond that, and you've had him on your shows, there are many, many lawyers, great constitutional lawyers, that say he can't run for president. So look, he's going to have to solve that problem.
Is the bromance over?
Trying to associate
Do you still like?
Well, I guess the bromance is over because he hit me. I didn't hit him. I hit him after the fact, and so I guess the bromance is over. I mean, there was no reason for him to go that aggressive, but he started talking about New York in a very negative way, and I thought it was inappropriate.
Are you trying to sow the seeds of doubt in voters' minds that he might not be a sure thing?
It's not a question of doubt, and it's not a question of seeds. There is a doubt, and if it was a 1% chance, and there's much more than that, but if there's a 1% chance, you just can't run. He's going to solve the problem. I like him, but you can't run. If there's a 1% chance, and there's a lot more than that.
What are you going to do in Iowa to win?
Well, right now I'm going to do Morning Joe, and we're going to be on at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm heading out to Iowa, and then I'm doing a nice rally in Iowa, and then we're going to New Hampshire, and we're all over.
The Cruz campaign says that they have the winning ground game in Iowa. Why do you think you do?
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, let's just wait to see. I mean, on February 1st, we're going to see what happens. The new poll that came out yesterday is, you know, I'm winning in Iowa.
But do you think you can actually get those people to go caucus? It's a different
Well, I
thing.
certainly have the most people showing up. I mean, I have the most people showing up. I have, I think, by far the most spirit. And you see it in this room. Everybody said I won this debate tonight and won it handily.
Can I ask you about the audience? Your campaign manager thought that maybe the audience was stacked against you. It wasn't exactly.
What, tonight?
It didn't sound like a pro-Trump crowd. How did you feel?
Oh, I thought it was totally pro. I thought they were great. The audience tonight, I thought it was.
Why do you think people are going to go out and caucus who may never have
Especially with the New York
before?
answer. I mean, the audience gave me a standing ovation. What?
Why do you think people are going to go out and caucus when they may never have caucused before?
Well, we're going to have to see. I mean, we've done a good job. I'm spending a lot of time in Iowa. I have a lot of friends from Iowa. I think they're going to go out. I think they're going to caucus. I think we're going to do very well.
February 2nd, if for some reason you do not win Iowa, are you going to have enough momentum? Are you going to stay the course? Are you going to change strategy?
I'm right till the end. Look, let's put it this way. I'm leading every national poll. I'm leading every state, now including Iowa. In fact, the Real Clear poll just came out, all the averages where I'm leading, and I'm sure if I wasn't, you would tell me. So I'm leading every single state, and I'm leading every national poll. I think I'm going to do very well. We're going to find out.
And you are the front runner, obviously.
And by the way, you know what the key is? We're going to make America great again. That's the key.
As the leader of the Republican Party,